Hi guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. So today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I ship my plants to customers. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about shipping plants, and so yeah, let's go. Alright guys, so yeah, we got another order in for some plants from a customer, and so I thought, I would just film how I basically pack my plants and how I ship them, everything like that. So definitely, if you're looking to send aquarium plants, definitely watch this video to the end so you find out how I do my method. And shipping aquarium plants is really not that difficult. Plants are really not that fussy when it comes to all kinds of different parameters. Like, it can be pretty cold outside, it can be warm outside, it doesn't really matter. I would say don't ship plants under, like, when it's under frozen temperatures, don't do that. Also not too hot, because you wouldn't want them to be like rotting away and mushing and melting and all that kind of stuff. You don't want that, of course. So make sure the temperatures are right. I know some people, like in places where it's really warm, they even add like cool packs to their shipping like boxes. You really don't need a heat pack, to be honest, unless it's freezing temperatures, but that's all like for extreme events. But in general, you just don't need any type of heat or cool pack. Right, we're gonna start off with actually preparing our box. Right, so I've got my box over here. You want to make sure the box is big enough, of course. I think this box will be good. I'm not too sure. It's kind of a small box, but I like to go usually smaller than bigger because, you really don't need that big. And I think it will fit in here. So I'm just gonna tape this up real quick. And this is always the tricky part. So what I usually do, just keep it between your legs like this, if it's a small box at least. Grab your tape, and maybe you've got a nice taper, then you can use that, of course. Squish them together as much as possible, and then literally simply just, tape it up. It's really not that difficult. It can just be a little tricky at first. And then you just got this end piece here. You can just cut this off like so, and then the tape will roll off. And there you go. That's basically your base. That's your box. And then you've just got a box where you can put stuff in. I mean, making a box is really not that difficult. And you can use any type of box. I would recommend using like a box and not like one of those packages type things that is like type of like a bin bag material, like the softer stuff, because that's flexible and then the plants can maybe break depending on what plants you have. So I would go for a box. Now you can use different types of filling, of course. I usually just use some newspaper. That works well for me, or any type of paper really, just to give it a nice bit of liner that it's like enclosed, nice and packaged. So we'll start off with that. Right, so I've just got some newspaper here. We'll just take like a page out, and then we'll literally just put it in the box like so, one across and then one across the other way. So here we have another one, and then just put that across the other way. So then you've got, like a nice little base where you can put your plants in. Right, then it's time to grab the plants, of course. So these people ordered 4 Echinodorus blaharies. So those are like, actually larger plants, so quite big. I'll go grab them real quick. They're just down by here. And then I'll also grab a little bag. So here I've just got a plant bag. They are a little bit different than normal fish bags. You could also use a fish bag, totally fine. But a plant bag is just a bit thinner, a bit cheaper, all that good stuff. As you can see, this plant bag is from Tropica. However, the plants are not from Tropica, so... But I sometimes also have plants from Tropica, so that's why I've got them. Anyway, so let me grab the plants real quick, and then you can see what I do. Right, so the plants that I need are right down by here. So let me just grab them out real quick. It's the Echinodoruses, which are right in the back here. Here we got one. As you can see, they're a bit larger plant, And we've got another one. And number 3. And last but not least, one of the biggest ones, I think, number 4. So here's just a little close-up of the plant Echinodorus blaharii. So yeah, now we've got these plants. And what I'm simply going to do, I'm going to take my bag, I'm just going to open it, and just literally slide the plants in. I don't like dry the plants or whatever, just keep them nice and moist. Slide the plants in, just like so. And then try to get a few next to each other. 4 should fit in this bag. Like, they should all fit in this one bag. It can be a little fiddle sometimes getting them in, but once you have them in, it should be all good. Right, just like so, and then we've got them all nice and neat next to each other. Right, so here we go. As you can see, I've got them all lined up nicely. So we've got 4 plants in here, which is all good. And then you just want to close this bag. Some people say you want some air in it. Some people say you don't want air in it. It's basically whatever you want, really. It doesn't really matter. I usually go with like a tiny bit of, I like to make them like this, so there is some air in it. Just because I don't know, it works well for me. We do just have to see if this actually fits in the box, because if not, then we'll have to make it smaller. And also, if you have air in it, it like fills the box more up, which is also nice, of course. Okay, I've made it a little bit too big, so I'm just gonna make them a little smaller. At least, you can just literally, if you got this here, grab it somewhere here, and then just twist. Make sure you're not damaging any of the plant, of course. Right, that looks better already, so I'm just gonna go with this. As you can see, haven't added any water in or anything like that, because generally that's not really needed as long as the plants are already nice and moist. And then you just want to tie a knot, really not too difficult. I mean, you can also use a rubber band if you wanted to, but a knot seems to work better in these instances. And then you got 1 knot there. You can double knot if you wanted to, just to be safe. Right, so we've got a double knot in there, just like so. And then we just got a nice little bundle of plants, as you can see. This top part you could cut off if you really wanted to, and if you didn't have space, or just bend it behind it like so. And then, here we are just literally gonna place this in. We've got already our, a bit of newspaper to protect everything. Just put it in horizontal like this. That's usually what I do, because then you have the best, like the plants are laying down with the pots, and this should be all good. And as you can see, what I meant with the air, there's like an extra cushioning in here, making it nice and tight and compact. And this is actually, perfect size. Everything is working nice and well, it looks. And then you're pretty much done. Now I just like to add a little piece of newspaper, or actually before we do that, I'm gonna add some of my stickers in. So here I've just got some of my stickers. I'm just gonna cut one out, and usually with every order that I do, a person also gets a sticker, because it's just a nice little extra thing, I think. And it's just nice to do, So here we go. We got that tiny little sticker. It's not really big, just a small sticker. Chuck that in there. Then I also put in one of my business cards with some of my details on it. So, I've just got a little business card with the details on the back. I'll just throw that in as well. And, you can, at this point, you can put anything in you really want to. So like if there's some documentation or a sticker or anything really, put that in at this stage, because if you do it afterwards, you're too late. And then, like I said, I just like to cover it up with one last piece of newspaper. So I'll just grab one. You can even put it in half or whatever. And then literally, like, you put it over the end pieces like so. Just to wrap everything in nice and tightly. So also like these outer pieces, wrap it over that, just like so. And then, as you can see, you've got a nice and compact little package. And then, well, you can just close it up, of course, just like that. Voila. And then grab another piece of tape, and then simply close it up. Keep the thing nice and tight with your legs or whatever you really want to use. Maybe get one of those nice and easy tape roll thingies, like holders, and like you just have to do like that. That's even easier. And there you go, taped up, box done, really. Not much to it. Right, so there you have it. That's, a box all taped up. Now you want to put your shipping label on the front here, of course, and that's pretty much it. So anyway, guys, I think that's going to be it for today's video, as I've shown you everything you need to know, really. So then you just bring this to your shipping station, and I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. That's really not so difficult. Like, if you've sent packages before, you know how to do that. But this is at least the way I send plants. I've got very good results with this. They always come in healthy, at least if, you know, the postage service works as it should. And these plants most likely will be with the customer tomorrow, and if not tomorrow, it'll be the next day. So anyway, of course, a big thank you to our channel sponsor, King's Aquariums and Ants World. Their links are all in the descriptions down below. And if you want to help support the channel, then consider becoming a member. And also, we have now created a Discord server, so if you want to join that, link will also be down below in the description. It's just a place where we can hang out as aquarists and, you know, just have a chat about stuff. Like, say, this order, people on the Discord server already knew way before they did. They even sometimes know that I make a video about it, all that kind of stuff. So join the Discord server, link is down below. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe, of course. And I'm gonna leave a video here where you can watch another, another delivery, like my first order that I ever got, actually. That video's here. Watch that next. You might enjoy that. And I'll see you guys next time.